Now, in this video, we will go to perform the functions of a calculator by writing a C program for this by using else if ladder statement. So, how to proceed now? So, the first thing is, so whenever we want to use a function for in a calculator, we go for addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and in that we have some of these things which should be included. Suppose if I want to have 6 divided by 0, by mistake I went enter 0. So should I be able to calculate or should we give the warning? All those things which you should be able to incorporate. So here we have the first, when you want to write the C codes, so we have include the standard input output function, that is the header file. And here since we are using code blocks, so we need not have to do the conio.h. But if you are not using code blocks, then you have to use conio.h and then include process.h. So first, what is our main function? The main function is to write a function for calculation. So for a calculator, so calculator INTA. Operation is, suppose I want a plus b. A is an integer, plus is the operator which is a character, and b is again an integer. So we are entering int a char operation int b. So what will going to be the result? The result, if you have an integer plus an integer, will always gives a result in integer. But when you want to have for a division, the division becomes a problem. So that is the reason why we are taking the float as the result. The result we are declaring it as a float. So first we are going to apply the condition. Suppose if I take the positive, if that means I want to add the two numbers. If operation is plus, then what will going to be the result? The result will be a plus b. So that is result is equal to a plus b. Then suppose if that is not the case, if I want to enter a negative, else if operation is negative, then result will be equal to a minus b or es. Suppose if I am not using that also, else if operation equals star, the result will be equal to a star b. Suppose if you are not using star, if you want to divide, if operation is equal to division, then suppose else if in that, suppose if you are entering a bar b as the b value as 0, if b value is not equal to 0, then result will be equal to, so here a and b both are integers when we are declaring it, so naturally the result value will be integer. So suppose if I say 6 by 4, the result is 1.5. So if you are using a by b directly, then 6 by 4 will going to become 1. It will not going to be 1.5. Basically because a is also an integer, b is also an integer. Integer by integer will always give the results as an integer. So now we need to convert that a, which was an integer, which was earlier, only in this particular expression that should be converted into float. So float a by b. So higher hierarchy will always go for the higher value. So the higher value is a float. So therefore float a by b will always give the result in a float. So that is why it will go to give the with the decimal point. Float a by b. Else what we should write? Printf divide by 0 and exit that particular loop or the X statement. Then else what is that? Printf, it is an illegal operator. Suppose if you are using some other than this, then we have to go for else if, else printf illegal operator exit 0. So how should be the output? Out should be b is equal to a plus b is equal to result. So that means percentage d is a, then the character is plus, so percentage c, but then b percentage c, percentage d is equal to, the result will be percentage 10.3f backslash n a. So which are all the variables you need to print? A, operation, b, and then result. So this is how you will be able to write the user defined function. Now we go for main function. So int a comma b, then char is an operator, then printf, enter the expression. So scanf %d, %c, %d, ampersand a, ampersand operation and ampersand b. So we have to calculate, it will go back to the calculator and we are calling the function here AOP and B. So get CH function. So get character function is needed to be used when you are going for the code blocks. So enter the expression 5 plus 6. So what it does, once it goes to the 5 plus 6, it comes to this operation is equal to plus, so result will be a plus 6, that is 6 plus 5, the result will be 11, and skips all other operations, and finally you will going to get the output here as 11.00. Then similarly enter the expression 6 by 0. When you are entering, divide by 0, so naturally, so that is this function. I will going to explain this here. If you are going for this here, if operation is equal to this, it will comes to this expression. So you are attempting to divide this by 0 since b is not equal to 0, else, so but in this case b is equal to 0, it skips this statement and comes to this, and printf, it divides by 0 and it exit. So since it is exit comes out of the program directly. So that is how it will go to explain. So if you are entering the expression 5 into 6, so what exactly it does? It comes to this expression 5 into 6, result will be 5 into 6 will going to be 11. So once it comes to that, then here it will print this particular value at this particular point. So this is how you will going to get 5 into 6 is equal to 30. Then trace for, enter the expression 6 divided by 4. So since the denominator is not equal to 0, what happens? So float a means it comes to 6.0 divided by 4, so the result will be 1.5. So that is what it will going to shows this here, 1.5. So it is explicitly you are converting into the float function and the result will be 1.500. Enter the expression for 6 minus 4, which will be becomes 2. So this is how you will be able to explain the calculator operation by using the else if statement. Now we will try to write the code for this by using code blocks. So to do that, so first we will going to write the program before trying to execute. So here, once you go to the file, go to new, take empty file. Now we start writing the program. Include, so here first we will include stdio.h. Then we have include process.h. Then calculator will be int a, char operation int b. Then open this. Then we have float is the result, what you want in the result will be in float function. If operation equals character plus. So once you consider that, then the result will be equal to a plus b. Then else if operation is equal to negative, then result will be equal to a minus b. Then else if operation equals star, okay, then in that case result will be equal to a star b. Else if operation equals division slash. Then if you are trying to divide this, so what happens? By mistake, if you are entering the value, if b is not equal to 0, then only it will going to execute this. So what will be the result? Result will be equal to float a by b. Okay. Then else, if that is not the case, else if you are entering 0, then it should be able to print f. You will going to get divide by 0 \n. So you come out of this. So once it divides, so it says an operator will not be able to go further. So I need to come out of this loop. Then you come to this. Then finally, what is else? Else. So if all these things you are doing, further if you make any mistake, so printf, it is an illegal operator. You are entering something. So then it should be able to recognize that also, and that you need to come out of the loop. So exit 0, then you comes out of this, then you will come out of this also. Then finally what I need to print? Printf in the form of %d, that is a, then percentage operation, that is plus, then percentage operation is %c comma %d. So that will be equal to percentage 10.3 f \n and close this. Okay. Then in such a case, what are the operations I need to? A operation and B and also the result. Okay, you need not have to give spaces. You just come down to this B and say result. Then comes out of this. So finally you will go to get this. Now we go to main program. Once you are entering it, then you int a comma b, then char operation, then printf, enter the expression. So what is the expression? Expression is a plus b, that is the expression. So scanf, so I need to %d a, so %c operation, then %d again b, so ampersand a, ampersand operation and ampersand b. So once you do that, once you read that, so calculator, so I am calling the function. What is that? A comma operation comma b. Then you comes out of this, then you finally you are going to get this. So then go to file, you go to say file as, so you go to 00010, so then you save it. Then you go to run this program. It seems that this file has not been built yet. Do you want to build it now? Yes. So once you get this, so the expression what I want to enter, it is 5 plus 6. Then the result will be 11.00. Then we have the second expression which you will going to consider. Run second expression, enter the expression. I will going to take it 6 divided by 0. So we are attempting to divide the value by 0, so it won't accept, so divide by 0. So you need to come out of this, so it's automatically comes out of this now. Then again exit. So then the expression we were going to take 5 stars 8 or 6, whatever it is, 40.00, press any key to continue. Then you have the division, so you take 6 by 4, that is the division. You will going to get, enter the expression 6 divided by 4. The result should be 6 divided by float a by b. We need to, so the value of the result should be equal to float a by b. Result will be float A by B. If B is not equal to else, then else. So here we need to enter one loop. Sorry. So here this expression, this is where we have okay, result will be equal to float A by B, else this value exit 0, then we will get this function. So once you get this, so here you have this value, else if illegal operator printf, now it's matching. Now again I will just go to file, I will go to save file as, same thing, and then we want replace it, yes. Then you upload, you just run this program, you take 6 divided by 4, now you're going to get this value as 1.500. That is basically because we have committed a mistake there by not entering one of the flower brackets, the country brackets, what we have, the flower brackets. So then you go to have an enter expression, again you have the last expression, you're going to get 6 minus 4, you will going to get it as 2.0. Suppose if I enter anything illegal operator, $2.3, suppose if I enter, so it says it's an illegal operator, so hence all the expressions we have tried, so that all the if conditions we are able to execute by using this program. So this is how you will be able to write, by considering all the cases you should be able to write this program. So this is how the else if ladder statement will going to work in a program on the calculator operator. Thank you.